Well, hello, this is Julian with Juleon Tech Reviews, and we're back with another exciting case review video today. And it's from one of our favorites, Fiberborne. And we're going to lace up our OnePlus 13. But before we do that, if you can please like, subscribe to this channel. Thank you for all of the likes and the subscriptions. Now, this case is on Amazon, and you can get it for $69.99. Now, with anything with aramid fiber, you're going to have to pay a little bit more because this is essentially Teflon. It is tough and it has a distinct pattern and it is not cheap. So if you get a nice Fiberborne or a nice carbon fiber finish with a Teflon or any type of graded material, it's going to cost you. So just keep that in mind when looking at this. Now, what do we have here? We have the case, and it is 600D aramid fiber, so that's aerospace grade. It has a case-free sensation. It has a carbon fiber textured finish. It is about 0.04 inches thin, so it is the thinnest for your OnePlus 13, and it weighs about 0.63 ounces. It has MagSafe, and it's Qi 2 wireless ready. This does include a tempered screen glass protector. And we're gonna open it and unbox it and lace up our OnePlus 13. Now, one other caveat, this does not work with the OnePlus 13 with the blue leather back. I'm sorry, but that is just the rules. If you have the white one or the black one, as I do here, it works with that. But just basically the materials won't jive or it may melt or something. But just keep that in mind. It does not work with the blue leather back. But without further ado, let's go ahead and open up this box. So they give you one of these nice boxes, and I just really appreciate that. And it just shows you kind of like the carbon fiber texture finish here. And when we open it up, boom, here it is. And it says accessory kits from the DFW, Texas. This is 600D aramid fiber, and you get it from fiberborne.com. And then it says, thank you for choosing us. We passed every case through 3 rounds of quality control to do our best to eliminate defects. However, 600D aramid fiber products involve a lot of handcrafted work. Please be aware that some minor imperfections may occur. This is common with real 600D aramid fiber. And then you can register your warranty here. Put that to the side, and then voila, you have your case. And by all accounts, it is very thin. I mean, I almost feel like you can break it, but this material is really tough. But I would suggest you try to bend it or break it. But simple as it is, let's go ahead and lace up our OnePlus. And this is my first time opening up the case and lacing up my OnePlus 13, and voila, you have it here. And as you can see, it has nice little aramid fiber. You can see the finish is real nice. You can see that the camera bump is got some nice lip protection, for falls or accidents. Now, the one thing you have to keep in mind that since this is so thin and everything is so precise, it does not provide adequate protection, lip protection over the case, over the glass. So if it does drop on his face, you will be exposing the glass to the ground. And that's why they've included a tempered glass screen protector here. And I'm going to put that on my OnePlus 13 right after we do this review of the case. So as you can see, it has the Fiberborne nomenclature here, the lettering, real nice and subtle. You got adequate cutouts so you can, move around. You can easily access your toggle here. You have your volume button and your power button exposed, so you're not going to have any issues there. And then you have your case here. So if you have the white one, you'll have like a white little circle. That's cool. All right, let's test to see if this is wireless compatible Qi 2. And as you can see, there's no interruptions with the wireless charging. Now, it does have MagSafe, and I showed you the MagSafe from the inside. Let's see what it looks like with MagSafe. I got my Qi 2 charger here from Anker. All right, so it's got some nice grip. Let's do a shake test. Oh, not as good as some others, but it does hold up a little bit to some mild shaking. So just keep that in mind. And let me just see what it looks like whenever you charge it. And as you can see, it does the wireless MagSafe charging pretty good. It's a nice charger stand here from Anchor. I have reviewed that before, so you can check out my channel shorts for that. So let's talk about some pros and cons with this. So the pro is that it's MagSafe compatible. It has a slim profile. It has a nice carbon finish. And this is good for waist height drops. So not suggesting you throw it up in the air and, you know, crash it down, but it does provide some protection. But it's mostly for people who want to, you know, hold their phone, have a nice, you know, grip to go with it. And then you can show off to people, you know, what type of nice carbon fiber looking phone that you have. Now, those are just a few of the pros, but some of the cons, and really they're just kind of like minor nitpicks. It tracks fingerprints, so just keep that in mind. And as you can see, there's some like spectral trails from the ring, from the wireless charging, so you will get some of that, you know, as mentioned before. It doesn't have that raised lip on the screen, which, you know, sucks if you're just trying to use it without any interruptions with your fingerprint sensor or whatnot. So it's not really a serious drop protection case like some others. And then the last con, it doesn't work with, you know, the blue leather back, which, you know, really sucks if you do have that phone version. But, you know, I'm fortunate enough to get the black one. I did hear there were some issues with the vegan leather version of the OnePlus. So that's why I kind of lean towards the black one. And then the price, of course, is very, you know, very low. So that's not a problem. So keep that in mind. Well, now this is the portion of the video where I go ahead and show you how to install like one of these tempered glass protections the way I do it. And the first thing we do is that we just power off our phone. Second, we get our supplies. And you also want to just make sure that you look at all of their warnings and labels, because Fiberborne is very good at communicating all these things. So they give you just kind of like, you know, the information about it, stronger than steel, about the case. But they also provide screen protector accessories. So let's go ahead and open that up. And I'm not so good at this, so let's go ahead and try to open it up from the outside. Usually they give you a wet wipe, a dry wipe, and then a dust absorber. And no different here. So we got all of those right here. And then here is the case for here. I mean, the tempered glass. So this one is a little bit rounded and it does have a black border, but it does blend in. So it's not going to be a nuisance. So the first thing I like to do is just give it a wipe down first with that. And then now pull out the wet wipe. Very gentle. And just kind of move it all over just to make sure that we're getting all of the streaks or everything out of it. And then the last thing I do, second to the last thing I do, is just kind of wipe off those little smears and stuff. Okay, and then the next thing we do is use the dust absorber, because it doesn't, one thing that annoys me a lot is the fact that when you put one of these screen protectors on and there's some kind of dust particle that still shows up under the case. Very annoying for me. I like a clean look when it comes to my screen protector. And then at the bottom, there's just kind of this little sticker right here. You just pull it apart. Now, what you want to do is face it down, because some of the dust particles could rise up if you're holding it in the air. Some of the air particles could come up there. So you just want to make sure that you put it, and there's no hole on either side, so it's kind of symmetrical. So no matter what side you put it on, you're going to get pretty much the same thing. So I'll just usually line it up and measure it beforehand. And then we just rip this off. And I'll put it right on there. And I don't know if you can see that, but there are some dust particles already forming on top of it, but luckily it's not underneath. All right, and then once you have pretty much everything lined up, what I also like to do is get the case just to see what it looks like before I push it down and put all the pressure on it. And as you can see, case fits right on there. So you do have your Fiberborne barely there case, and then you have your tempered glass screen protector. So now I'm going to turn it on to see what it looks like and just give it a wipe down here. And it looks like I got some dust particles that got in there just a little bit, but all in all, this is a pretty simple install. And as you can see, I was able to put my code in no problem. And this is what it looks like when you have your tempered glass on here. I don't recommend you slam it down and test it out because it will crack and then you have to look at a cracked screen. But let's look at our fingerprint. Let's see if that works. Uh-oh, a little bit. Oh, wait, it does work. Haha. You might have to go in here and do your fingerprint sensor and turn up the sensitivity on this because you have this tempered glass. So just keep that in mind. But overall, not bad. Well, my final thoughts on there, for $69, you just got to pay to play to get, such thin protection, thin case profile, barely there. So it's just like you have, your hand, you're holding your phone in your hand without any protection. So that's what it kind of feels like. And then the added bonus is that it has MagSafe because these phones are not MagSafe. Well, let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for stopping by. This is Julian from Juleon Tech Reviews. Peace.